Well, this being Earth Day, I took the opportunity to catch up with a man in Craven County who's been taking old things and making them new again. Jefferson Garvey builds unique birdhouses from discarded items. He calls it recycling is for the birds.
That's off of an old washboard. So that's half of an oil filter cap, old toy wheels. That's actual tent canvas. I just wanted to take something frivolous and make it have meaning. And with my love for history, I thought no better thing to do than to use the medium of old farmhouses and rural barns and stuff in this area that are falling down and being torn down. And instead of seeing that history lost forever to a landfill or a pile of ashes where somebody burned it, just save it, turn it into a birdhouse, give it a second life, and let people have that history. This wood actually came out of the oldest hotel in Carolina Beach, the Welcome Inn.
Jefferson Garvey's historical repurposing started on a whim.
I was working with a friend out of Charlotte, doing extra work, traveling around in 3 states, South Carolina, North Carolina, and Georgia. Got tired of not being home and just came home. Didn't really want to go back into the carpentry field. Just got out in the shop, made a birdhouse one Saturday night and took it up and showed it to my wife. And literally she was the reason why it began. She said, I think you've got something here. Old pitchfork handle, piano strings off a piano.
Those are real piano strings.
Yes, sir.
13 years later, he continues to challenge his creative abilities.
Side of an old knife.
Inside his inspirational shop in western Craven
I
County.
use spurs for doors to my gnome houses. Look at all the door handle. Old log turner. Just the odds and ends stuff is what I look at to inspire me to do something outside the realm, like the truck, you know, with the lunch boxes and stuff. That's the kind of thing that
Top here. And then
when I see a lunchbox or I see some thimbles or I see something. This is off of old Studebaker. That you would never think that would be used for something outside of what it was intended to be used for. Come out of a piano. See the little elephant. Yeah, someday he will be on something.
Jefferson is not into conformity.
I am sick. Y'all hear that? I'm sick of stained glass birdhouses. If I had to create the same thing every day, I wouldn't do it.
160, right?
He does sell his creations, but money does not motivate him.
The old hand spanking rulers. We never really looked at it as something to make us famous or to make us rich. It was just a passion. It was passion driven, and it is still passion driven today. It's all about the history. It's all about North Carolina. It's all about taking something that is nothing or had a different meaning and making it have a new life and a new meaning. That is pine off the floor of a 1800s farmhouse.
Jefferson even built his own birdhouse.
Perch is the spark plug out of Model 8 Ford.
For his final resting place.
That's my coffin. And when I die, I want to tell my wife I want to be cremated. I don't want you to spend $10,000 to bury me in somebody else's woodwork. You know what I mean? I said, I will come back and haunt you. This is something I never thought I'd do. And here I am 13 years later, and it's just, the actual body of it is an old minnow bucket. I'm grateful, I'm humbled that it's been able to go for this long. From day one, I never thought of it as a long-term project, but you get out of it what you put into it, and I have literally put every fiber of my heart and being into this. Well, she's getting one of a kind.
The creations that come from Jefferson's mind are just so impressive. You can check out his work on his Facebook page, Recycling is for the Birds. Now, he and his dog Lily working through some medical issues right now, if you want to offer them some good vibes on his Facebook page as well.